Okay, good morning, fellow BNI, and also to our visitors. I would like to welcome you to today's Network Education Moments with Aaron Que. As we begin the month of June, we hope all of you have been diligently tuning in to our podcasts via BNI University. Today, we review a recent topic from the Business Booster series entitled Experimentation Works. So, as you could see in the next slide, Experimentation Works is actually a book by Professor Stefan Tomke. It expands on one of our BNI core values of tradition plus innovation. This is an interesting case study of Microsoft's search engine known as Bing. We compare our current practice versus the idea of making an ad headline longer. Majority of you here would probably be thinking, there's no difference for sure with this kind of practice. An employee actually decided to run an experiment. The results were very unbelievable. What Microsoft didn't expect that such a small change can have such a huge impact. Microsoft's headline idea turned out to provide Bing an additional $100 million worth of revenue in just 1 year. The digital age is actually bringing a turbocharged scientific method to management. So let's take advantage of the learning wheel. As you could see in the learning wheel, it generates testable hypotheses, run discipline experiments, and learn from meaningful insights. So this is almost like a cycle that we could all learn from and apply to our businesses. Let's all take note of the surprising power of business experiments as well. Experiments are actually the engine of innovation. And did you know that innovation, uncertainty, is actually your friend? It creates opportunity. Professor Stefan urges the listeners to create an experimentation organization. He reminds us of the distinction between inventions and innovations. The latter is truly the lifeblood of organic growth. Most innovations in the world are incremental, but we have to challenge ourselves to come up with that breakthrough or that disruptive idea. Now that's truly a game changer. Now, as business owners, we can indeed learn from past data. As you could see, more novelty equals less data. Is it really novel if someone has done it before? And in terms of context, does experience transfer to other contexts? And the topic of correlation versus causation. Does management action cause the desired effect when it comes to past data or history? In slide number 9, various organizations have been advocating for innovation needing experimentation. So Jeff Bezos, as you would all know, from Amazon, our success at Amazon is a function of how many experiments we do per year, per month, per week. And according to Thomas Alva Edison, who's an inventor, the real measure of success is the number of experiments that can be crowded into 24 hours. And the former CEO of Google, Eric Schmidt, we try things, we celebrate our failures. This is a company where it's absolutely okay to try something that's very hard. Have it not be successful and take the learning from that. All of you here would agree that transformation doesn't just happen overnight. It goes through a step-by-step process of awareness, belief, commitment, diffusion, and embeddedness. So, fellow ka-BNI, this is just a compressed version of Professor Stefan's talk. I urge you to search for this on BNI Podcast. And to those of you that are visitors, this is actually one way of lifelong learning where you could tune into podcast. This is usually 1 hour long and you get a chance to check on various topics, very specific topics. And experimentation, I believe, is something that all of us as members would benefit from because a lot of our businesses are surely affected by COVID. So we have to try to experiment every single day, every single week, and try to come up with new ideas every single time. So fellow ka-BNI, to those of you who are wanting to learn more, once again, please tune in to the Business Booster series and search for Experimentation Works by Stefan Tomke. This has been your host for today's NEC session, Aaron Que of Golden Prince Hotel. Thank you very much and have a golden day.